A young woman came to see us, inquiring about having a ring custom made. As it was her first significant jewelry purchase, she wasn't sure whether the custom-made route would suit her budget. She did, however, have a non-traditional, unique ring in mind, something with sapphires and diamonds. A ring that would be a statement piece. A ring that would not look like an engagement ring. I assured her that not only could we make her an amazing ring that would suit her budget, but if she didn't like the end result, she would be under no obligation to buy it. At Fortunes, we always take responsibility. While she didn't have any particular design in mind, she did say that there were a couple of designs among some of the award-winning pieces on our website that appealed to her. But she was open to ideas as well. Using this as a starting point, we sat down and began the collaborative, creative process. While discussing the ring, I sketched a series of designs that reflected the ideas coming out of our conversations. Customers often tell me that they have a lot of fun and are amazed to see their ideas come to life as we talk. As part of the process, we also looked at several blue sapphires of different shapes and sizes, and this client chose a gorgeous stone for her ring. The sketches I did led to two designs that she was interested in exploring further. This one, and then this one. Over the next few days, I produced detailed drawings for each to show her exactly how the rings would be made. Though similar in concept, the two designs differ in approach and taste. This design is a clean architectural structure that uses a tapered sequence of baguettes to accentuate the center stone without interrupting the lines of the ring. The foundation of the second design are two separate rings welded together at the bottom and separated at the top where the stone is held. The horizontal bands, each set with diamonds, hold the ring together and accentuate the tension created by the separation of the two welded rings. The detailed drawings allowed the customer to really scrutinize both rings, and in the end, she chose to move forward with having this ring made. And here, you can see the ring in life size. It really is an exquisite piece. The final decision was around whether to use white gold or platinum, and we decided to go with platinum. There are two things that drove that decision. One, the structural design would benefit from the stronger metal, and number two, we at Fortunes are superb at hand-making jewelry in platinum. We agreed that this would provide the final touch of elegance and distinction to the ring. Once the decision to proceed was made by the client, the goldsmith and I discussed the design in detail. Jura is one of the master goldsmiths on the Fortunes team, and this job was assigned to him. He has decades of experience in hand-making fine jewelry. Before beginning, the diamonds that were prescribed for the setting were meticulously chosen, and they, along with the gorgeous sapphire, were given to Jura to begin his work. He made a prototype out of silver of the shape of the ring, and that would give us some guidelines as to how to approach the ring in platinum. Then he melted a portion of that platinum. He rolled the platinum then into a form that he could forge into the band that created the foundation for the ring. After completing that, he put the main part of the ring together and then created the individual bands that tied the ring together, and then opened a groove in the bottom of the ring so that we could put in the ring guard. And once that was done, he created the seat for the sapphire that would then go to the setter. So Atom, our setter, then has to, of course, examine the stone and feel comfortable with what Jura's done. From there, he would make sure that the diamonds that we've prescribed for the setting he's comfortable with, how they're going to be placed in the individual bands. And so he would begin by drilling those bands and providing the right seat for the individual small diamonds. And then he would apply his magic, really, to set those stones. The incredible thing about how he approaches that process is to seat the stones so that they're really girdle to girdle. They're touching each other almost to the 100th of a millimeter. And once the stone is set into that position, he then takes his tool and takes away the platinum that's surrounding the bead that he's raised to hold the stone. So it's really an amazing process. Then he is faced with the proposition now, the final stage, of setting the center stone. And gauging the position which he finally selects is very important to allow him to apply the correct tension to the stone. And once that's set, then he has to shape the claws. And in this particular case, we wanted the claws in what we call a tiger claw or bear claw shape. And so he files it into that shape and then gives it back to Ura for a final polishing. And the ring is now completed. And here it is in this beautiful box. Let's have a look.